How is that audio-wise? I'm glad it took that long for the audio to work. I have to wait for... Obviously, because chat's like 15 seconds behind. So we will wait and see. And if someone says that they can hear it now, then we'll be good to go. How is that audio? Okay, cool. The audio is definitely working now because it is playing from my own speaker. Cool. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's go back to what we were saying then. Sorry. Hello everyone there. Surly, Chismo, excuse my wee rudeness, Zypher, Zype Hero, however you say your name. There we go. All you missed was me just saying hello to everyone, but it's good. Audio's back working. It's good to get that over and done with at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, that's good. As you can probably tell by the thumbnail, we are going to do a community power rank here. We're going to be using Pub Meeple for this. If anyone who doesn't know how this works, basically we've got all the characters here and it will pit them against each other. So could be like Adam, Apollo. We then click Adam because obviously Adam beats Apollo, and it will remember that, and then it will form us a power scaling list at the end. So this is one of the most objective ways we can power scale. So I think for most of these it's going to be quite self-explanatory, but if stuff becomes a bit contentious, we got the polls. So we're going to... That's how the stream's going to roll. We're going to work out, what the community's view of power scaling is, because, power scaling this series is really hard and often doesn't make any sense. So I think this will be quite a fun stream. But we'll probably wait for a few more people to roll in before we get started. So it's good to see so many people here. If we catch up on chat. Suspiciously linked. Hey, welcome to this stream. Joe Bateson, however it is said, I'm afraid. Good to see you here. Sinner's here. Haven't been on the stream in a minute. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you around, but it's good to have you here. Excuse me, we rudeness. Is it cool if I share the stream? Of course. Airy sweep, boys, let's go. We will see if Airy sweeps. Airy's quite possibly might be the weakest character here. Oh, and basically, if a character has had a fight on screen, then they're fair game. So, Adamus technically has a fight with Poseidon. Ares technically has a fight with Heracles. That's why I've justified putting them on this list. So, that's what we're going with. Please, people, don't split Leonidas. The League of Adams to start. Yeah. Skeletor's Rose is here. Great to see you. Jim, hello. Gyro Miller, first sit stream. God, we've got loads of people. I don't think we've had this many people since the fan roster stream. So hopefully this is going to be a good stream. Where are we up to? Second to Ares. Ares solos all the record. Let's be honest. I mean, we all know that Ares is top tier in the verse. Sadly, we can't put Hermes, the other secret top tier, on this list because by my own rules, Hermes hasn't had a fight on screen, so we cannot add Hermes. Also means we can't add Bishopante technically to this because they've also not had a proper fight, which is funny because they are technically on the roster. I haven't got Okita and Susanoo on here. If people want them on here, we can add them, but I think since we've barely seen any of their rounds yet, it's best to keep them off the list. But that's generally how we're going to work for this stuff. The other streams I've just missed might join your Discord to rectify that. Yeah, I will. So I can't remember who it is. Someone's always going about trying to egg me on to make a Discord. But it hasn't happened yet. It might happen. Who knows? Suspiciously linked for me is the strongest in the above average area. I'm here to spread the Hades agenda. Yeah, let's get. I'm hoping the Lubu agenda does quite well here. I'm very excited for Lubu to be up there. I stand by Leonidas obliterating Lubu in Extreme Diffing 4. That is a take and a half. I'm a massive Leonidas fan. Can't say I agree with that, but this has nothing to do with me. This is all up to what you guys want to vote who's stronger. So it's got nothing to do with me. Maybe at the end of stream I'll quickly fire through this on my own and I'll show you what my ranking would be. But, we'll see how it goes. I could have sworn that Hermes fought at some point in a flashback. Hermes, we see Hermes... We do see Hermes fight, I'm pretty sure, during the war against Gaia and the Titans. But, we don't see, I think it's more just a double spread of all the gods like jumping and fighting. So it's not enough for us to gauge any like real feats. Whereas Ares, we do actually see him have a full-on fight with Heracles, so we can scale him to, you know, Heracles after drinking the ambrosia. So at least we have a rough thing for that. And Adamus, we know, is weaker than Poseidon. But, you know, I don't think Adamus and Ares are going to end up high on the list anyway. So, you know, just put everyone that starts with an A to the top. And that's totally fair, not including Okta and Susanoo. Lubu definitely is the top 3 in the human side. Yeah, I'd say Lubu probably is third strongest human, but again, nothing to do with me. I think that Anubis in his fight might be like a werewolf or a wolfman transforming mid, fight into a jackal. I mean, I'd love that. And I do remember before his design was revealed, people were like, he's definitely going to have a jackal head because it'd be bad if he didn't. And then he didn't. So I wouldn't count on it, but it would be very cool. Poseidon has been getting disrespected as of late. I hope Poseidon ends up out the top 5 because I don't think he deserves to be in the top 5. But again, we will see. Raiden physical strongest character. Is Raiden or Zeus? I can see arguments either way. I personally lean more towards Zeus being physically stronger than. Oh no, I guess Adam replicates that. So I don't know. Raiden physically strongest is an interesting thing to me. I'm not entirely sure. But he's definitely got the strongest muscles of any human. Base Zeus was shocked of Leo's power, and Base Zeus is stronger than Base Shiva. Yep, again, Leo's power. The thing is, Leo doing really well really upscales Apollo, which I guess is an agenda in itself. Tyler Davis, good to see you here. Poseidon should definitely be top 3, not gonna lie, definitely below Adam. Well, I guess my issue with Poseidon being top 3 is that Zeus just full on states Sasaki's stronger than him. And if Adam and Poseidon are, Adam and Zeus are 1 and 2 in Zeus 1 and 2, then that means Sasaki has to be 3. Unless you don't trust Zeus when he says that Poseidon's weaker. It depends if you value Zeus's opinion. But I would say end of round 3, Sasaki is just stronger than Poseidon. Give me Raiden over Lubu. Excuse me, the Poseidon's problem is pride. The Poseidon's problem is pride, not power. Yeah, Poseidon. Yeah, but we'll get to discussing Poseidon when he comes up. Wish I could stay longer, but because I will spread the Leonidas agenda. Raiden more attack potency, but Lubu have greater power for great hacks. For consequence, Lubu over Raiden. Yeah, I'd put Lubu over Raiden, but you know, Chris, I know absolutely Lubu beats him. So we've already got some Lubu versus Leonidas stuff. So let's hope that comes up fairly soon. Surly is asking how this works, and I will explain because we're about to start the ranking. Basically, what we've got here is we've got all of the characters we're doing here. We will go rank, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to give us 2 characters. So we've got Hades and Buddha here, and then we click on the one we think wins the matchup. Actually, no, let's specify. This isn't matchups. We're not saying Hades versus Buddha. We're saying which one overall is stronger. So is Buddha overall stronger than Hades? So it's not matchups, because what this will do is it will take all our answers, remember them, and make a list, like a ranking list. So that is what we are going to do. Though before we start, and I'm not trying to bias anything, but I just want to remind people, Poseidon's AP is shit. It's not that impressive. Just want to remind people, 4 is stated to be strongest Norse. He also said Lubu's the only one worthy to be his rival. Just wanted to throw those things out there, just so you know. Just want to throw those out there. Poseidon over Hades. I'm going to leave my opinions out of this because it's a community. I want to get into record of Ragnarok content soon. Yeah, it'd be cool. Before I go betting, Kentucky, Rasputin, and Simo will be top tier humans. I think Kentucky will be a top tier. I think Simo's going to be a bit like Jack. I have no idea Rasputin. Okay, so let's go on to this. So what do we say? Buddha, Hades, who do we think is overall stronger? Again, not a matchup, just who do we think overall is presented to be stronger in the series? So Chris A is having Buddha here. Hades has more feats, but Buddha have more special abilities. For consequence, Buddha counter Hades tackle. Sono, great to have you here. If you're just joining us now, we are currently ranking Buddha and Hades. Who do we think is generally stronger? Again, not matchups, people. This is just who is overall higher in the power scale. Remember, Buddha is implied to be stronger than Beelzebub, as of like last chapter, so, you know, take that for what you will. When Susanoo mogs Poseidon in 2 chapters of these. Buddha wins. I'm seeing mostly Buddha here. Buddha is confident fighting Odin with his weapon. Buddha is just the confident guy. Hades. Okay, we've got 2 Hades here, 2 Buddhas, 3 Buddhas. Unless anyone else is giving a good argument for Hades, I think Buddha is going to take this. But, you know. Yeah, most people are saying Buddha. So we're going Buddha. This one, I'm not going to ask because this is very clear cut because we saw them fight. Apollo stronger. That's what we're going with. If they fought, we're not going hypotheticals. If they fought on screen, the winner just automatically wins because we're just going to need a lot of like weird arguments otherwise. Regardless of strength, but out-haxes him. Yep. Hades gang, Hades is downplayed, not gonna lie. I think Hades is downplayed, but I also think Buddha's quite downplayed by some people. So I don't know. 1 minute, people. Yep. Sorry about that, everyone. Got called away. Okay, yeah. So what I need to say. So Qin Shi Huang and Heracles. I have a feeling I know who's going to win this because Heracles usually ends up near the bottom of these tier lists. But I'll see what people are saying. Olympus wouldn't have fallen if it wasn't for Hades. That is very true. But again, he was fighting fodder. So who knows? I don't know, it depends, it's hard to think, but anyway, he's out now anyway. Qin Shi Huang, Chin bodies. So we got a few Heracles people. Again, yeah, Surly, this isn't matchup. We're not going matchup between the two. It's more, what's the word, to do with who we think overall is stronger. For example, would Heracles beat Hades? Would Heracles beat more people overall than Qin Shi Huang, basically? Heracles can boost his strength, puts it, we take our king in this round. It does seem like Chin's getting the general thing, so we're going to go with him. We've got quite a few of these to get through, so we will try blast through them. Sasaki and Jack. Do I need to ask chat about this? Because I feel this is Sasaki. Any arguments for why Jack is stronger than Sasaki? Because I think most people agree Sasaki's top 5 at least. I'm not seeing any Jack arguments here. I will just go Sasaki then because I think we'll all agree on that. Oh, this is a really, really fun one. Ares and Adamus. Because Adamantine's a bit of a different story, but Adamus's one feat is getting one shot by a casual strike from Poseidon. And let me remind you, that casual strike from Poseidon blew him apart. The same single strike on Sasaki, who we generally agree has pretty bad durability, it didn't blow him up. It just stabbed him through the chest. If you're getting blown apart by an attack that only stabbed the old man through the chest, that's not a good look, is all I'm saying. Ares, on the other hand, was equal with a Heracles, fresh off the bat. So I don't know. Though you can say Ares has a lot of respect for Adamus, so take for that what you will. I'm just laying out Adamus's feats are absolute trash. But we do seem to have... it does seem like Ares is winning this, which is great to hear, because Ares is the best. Thor and Zeus. Again, I'm not going to ask this, because I think Zeus is generally agreed top of the verse, so I don't think I need to question this, so I'm just going to put Zeus here. Oh, Tesla versus Hejun. Here, a much more interesting matchup. I know this is going to be quite telling of how strong people think Hejun is, because Hejun ever sometimes gets put like a Jack near the bottom, Jack and Zero near the bottom of the lists, which is a bit weird to me, but sometimes he's quite high up, so we will see. Ares has been hit in the face with a door pushed by goal. That is true. That is very true. I don't think I don't think Ares and Animus are going to be making out of the bottom 2 of this list, if I'm being honest with you anyway. So, I don't, yeah. Ares is more in here as a joke, which is funny. It does seem like Tesla is absolutely stomping here, which is really good to see. The Demon doesn't have defense, reflex, and power to counter Tesla's PP. Very true. Hadjun is the single most underrated character in the franchise, and we have Hades. Yeah, Hadjun generally is very underrated in its power. Because, like, yeah, I guess, like, Hadjun did counter Buddha to an extent, and Buddha still kind of, yeah, but Buddha still, it was still a high, it was still a tough fight for Buddha, and Buddha is, as we've already agreed so far in the stream, very, very strong. So, if people want to make the argument for Hadjun, I will listen to it. 1 minute. Got the cat getting out. So we will keep this going. So are people sticking with Tesla? It looks like people are sticking with Tesla here. Zeus Bare Knuckle versus Awaken Mjolnir. Zeus does have a weapon. Basically, the thing with Zeus is Zeus is just faster. I don't think you can maybe, again, this is a matchup. If you want to make an argument that Zeus Bare Knuckle could lose Awaken Mjolnir, I mean that's a take you can take. But again, we're just saying who is generally stronger and weaker here. Ares got his ride or die. Go cool face. We're not bringing the Ares Ghoul ship into this stream. Hadjun's problem is that if he's not winning, he starts getting scared. That is a very good point. Hadjun hurt Buddha because of the Dark Soul, not because of his feats. Yep, fair point. Buddha's full bloodlust attack with a weapon meant for killing barely pierced his arm, but I still take Tesla. It does generally seem like Tesla's taking this. Oh, here's another one, Zero and Buddha. Considering this is arguably the only low diff fight in the series, I will automatically just go Buddha. Hades and Zero. Again, I don't know if people want to discuss this, or does Hades just win this? I'll let chat catch up a bit and see what people think about this matchup. Personally, I think Hades, not what I personally think, I just generally think the community would generally just immediately put Hades over Zero. But, you know, that's how it is. Zero wins my heart. Anyone going for any Zero supporters here? Okay, Hades goes through. Apollo and Adamantite. So this is Adamantite. So this is Adamus post cyborgification. This is the same Adamantite who was like doing a fairly impressive showing of stopping Beelzebub. I'm not saying it's like putting him anywhere near Beelzebub, mind you, but it was somewhat more impressive, and he's definitely more impressive than regular Adamus, who got one shot by casual Poseidon Strike, which isn't great. Look. Zero. I'm really trying to think of an angle here. Zero saw Twitter, so he wins. Only like Jack is an argument for Zero, otherwise he's never clicked on. He's still hella strong. Now I think about it, Zero is weak as hell. Zero, like, Misery Cleaver is a very strong attack. I just think it's a pretty easy attack to avoid. It's a very, yeah, and Zero just isn't. Yeah, Buddha was just kind of dog walking him. Apollo, Zero only win against is Jack without London. Apollo be hurt, but he wins. Apollo, too early to rank. I think Apollo's taking this. I think Apollo, until we see more of Adamantite, even with Beelzebub rebuilding him better, we don't know his full extent. Unrelated power scaling, is it odd I consider Hades and Tesla in the list of characters who deserve to win? I personally think Round 7's one of those ones. Hades and Qin Huang, I think it makes perfect sense. Qin Huang won because him and Hades were the same, but they had like one major difference, that being that Hades was chained by his responsibilities and didn't pursue his own desires, whereas Qin Huang broke free of just the responsibility of being a king, hence him, you know, getting the sword, saying I want to win, fighting for his own desires, hence he won. So I think Qin Huang made a lot of sense to win that fight, just from character standpoint. Tesla, I'm glad he lost, just because I think Tesla's best moment is his death. I think his speech humanity, which I think only works with his death, is really great. But yeah, I'm always rooting for the humans to win no matter what. Apollo is going through. King Leonidas and Adamantite. Okay, here's the thing. Will Leonidas get become a fraud and get dog-washed by Adamantite, or are people going to see reason and not put this clown above Leonidas? Leonidas, I think Chin had a good counter to Hades, which is fine. The whole shtick is how Brunhild secretly got info on the matches, know who to match, a strong humanity wins at all costs. Well, I guess the thing with Qin Shi Huang and Hades is that was really just luck on Brunhild's part, because Hades wasn't meant. I guess she could have. I guess to be fair, she didn't. She would have planned the roster before she got the list of gods. She just probably assumed Hades would make the list. Is the way, because obviously, yeah, I assumed she would have assumed Hades would make it, and so she'd do a counter. But yeah, not every character is like picked to be a counter for people. I think she was quite lucky with this one though. He win Leonidas, King Leonidas. Theme of round 7 was balance. Really? Yeah, I guess isn't it? Yeah, actually, I think you got a point there. Yeah, no, it's not how I think about the round, but that is a good point. King Leo, it looks like Leonidas is going through. For Sparta, Leo is a spear user. Sonny, you brought a good point up there. You did. Leonidas slams a shotgun to Adamantite vs Volant. Spear, heck yeah, we struck it big. This is such a big roll. Brunhild or something. XT. The strongest fraud king might get stomped here. Qin Shi Huang versus Beelzebub. Oh, this is a really fun one. Again, not match up here. Just who do you think is generally stronger? The strongest fraud king might get stomped. With or without Hades in the roster, Qin is still one of the strongest humans. One of the human strongest. I completely agree with that. Beelzebub, we got a vote for Beelzebub. Anyone gonna play for the king where it all began, or any more votes for Fly Guy? Luckily, it doesn't seem like. Luckily, nothing so far has been so tight that I've had to pull a poll out, which is good. But if anything gets like really argued and tight, then we will do a poll. Beelzebub should, since he has better statements. Beelzebub is winning this. He has the strength to block Mjolnir. Beelzebub, I agree wholeheartedly that Beelzebub is stronger here. So it's good to see everyone agrees. Poseidon and Raiden. This is Poseidon's first matchup. Let's see. Is Poseidon going to get wanked to the heavens? Or is he going to get massively downplayed? Because I can see it going one of either way here. So let's have it. Oh, not for this matchup specifically. I meant just in general for this stream. Is Poseidon going to get wanked or not? We will see. Chin Bubbles can't penetrate the sound barrier and the long-range attacks kill. That's a good point. How many characters can get past Beelzebub's shield? Because that's pretty strong, that shield. I don't... It kind of like, you know... It's a really powerful defensive tool. Probably the best in the series. The two are neck and neck with Beelzebub's weapon abilities are nearing as broken as like Zeus. Yep, Poseidon. Chismo throwing in Raiden. Poseidon, the counter of Raiden is speed. Poseidon, Waterboy's winning. Looks like Poseidon is beating Raiden. Not too surprising. Sasaki and Shiva. Again, I don't think this one's going to be particularly... I don't think this one's going to be close at all. I think most people are going to say Sasaki here, but I will wait and see what people say. I mean, Raiden needs the bit to get used to his muscles, so Poseidon isn't holding back. He will strike him down. Here's the thing, though. Poseidon always holds back. That's the thing. Poseidon, who goes all out from the start, isn't Poseidon. It's like a fan fiction character. It's an OC. Poseidon will never go full out from the start. That's just how Poseidon is. So we're taking casual Poseidon at the start of the match because that's just how Poseidon rolls. Raiden went toe-to-toe with Shiva, so it might be Raiden. No Fishman wank, but the sumo wrestler is a fraud. He gets one shot. I think Raiden is generally downplayed, but I do agree Poseidon is above him. Sasaki, yep, I shall randomly unrelated. Poseidon versus Sisyphus would be dope as a matchup in theme and such. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Sasaki, yeah, looks like it. Shiva's arms are proven to be very cuttable, so I have to go Sasaki. Shiva, he don't give Sasaki space to analyze him. Again, we're not doing matchups here. We're doing overall strength. So we're just going, and assumably, I assume we're taking Sasaki at the end of round 3, where he's already scanned the world, so, you know, very strong. Shiva Universal Statement. Shiva's Universal Statement is, No, we're not taking the goddamn destroy the universe shit, because it's just weird. I think Shiva, Sasaki, sadly, does seem like most people are saying Sasaki here. Shiva advanced constantly with an impressive dance movement. Sasaki can't analyse that. Poseidon got like 2 blitz tears faster during the fight. He was definitely holding back at first. Okay, it looks like Sasaki's win this. I can't imagine Sasaki being able to match. Yeah, again, it's not matchup, guys. It's not matchup. Plus, if you want to put Shiva, if you're putting Shiva this high, then Shiva's going over Poseidon. So we'll see. Shiva and Jack the Ripper. God, people rate Shiva a lot higher than I thought they do, which is weird because people weren't rating Raiden high, and Raiden and Shiva, like in base stats, are fairly equal. They're very equal. So yeah, but they do beat Goku. Shiva, okay, yeah, Shiva. I don't know why I waited for this. I think it's quite obvious Shiva demolishes Jack. Ares and Adam. Now this is gonna be a hard one. Who wins this? Adam or Ares? What do we reckon, guys? What do we reckon? Jack versus Shiva. Shiva is raw power winner, but I'd put Jack as the winner because people are underrating cunning and planning. Again, not... Yeah, I guess, yeah. The issue with Jack is like... Well, Jack is... No, Jack physically just isn't that durable. Ares... Ares. If I trained for 1,000 years, I'd not match that human, the god of war. He is the god of gods. Adam, Ares got this with without London. So here's what is going to happen. We're either going to rank... We are just going to put Ares above Adam, and this thing's going to put Ares at like the top of the flipping list. Okay, we are doing a poll here. We're doing a poll for this, because this poll will determine whether Ares is going to end up as a joke front... what's the word? Who is stronger? I just have my mic in the way of my keyboard, so let's do start poll. Okay, there we go. We have a poll in chat for this. Basically, if everyone's voting Ares, then Ares will end up at the top of this, or second to top most likely. If people go Adam, Ares will probably stay in the bottom, so let's have a see what people say. It does seem like common sense is prevailing, and Adam does seem to be winning this poll by the looks of things. So we are going to end the poll, and we are going to not be Mimi, and we are going to put Adam through. The thing is, though, we've not put anyone above Ares so far. But the only person Ares has beaten is, what's it called? Adamus. So we generally could have had Ares at the top of the list there. Zeus, Lubu. I don't think there's much need for arguing here, but if people want to argue Lubu, then go ahead. Ares is so strong he had to bring this to a debate. They needed Adam to stop him. Ares gets dunked on even in myth. Honestly, I would say Ares is probably the most accurate to mythology of like anyone, because he's an absolute bum like he is in mythology. Not only does he just get cheated on all the time, he gets stuck in a pot. It's very funny. So Zeus is going through. For Lubu. 4-1. Again, as we said, if they fought in story, we're just going to take the winner of that. So there's no hypothetical. So 4 is stronger than Lubu. Cry about Lubu fans. Buddha and Tesla. Again, I think this one's fairly obvious, but if people want to argue either way, let's go. Zeus probably, but Lubu has a weapon. Adam's mistake was not having a weapon. Again, I guess it's Zeus Zeus does have a divine weapon. He just chose not to use it in round 2. So I guess it's only fair that Zeus is allowed his divine weapon. So, you know, the fist that surpassed time, the narrator. Does Ares get trapped in a jar like Myth? I haven't read in a bit. Yeah, Ares gets trapped in a jar. Very funny. Okay, people rank Tesla. Wait. So if the story is, if we agree Beelzebub's above Tesla, but then the story seems to be indicating Buddha's above Beelzebub, What the hell's Tesla? I'm not arguing. I'm just curious of the logic. I thought Buddha would stomp this, but there does seem to be some Tesla. Now we got some Buddha. Okay, this is actually really bloody tight. We will do a poll for this because I'm not entirely sure who here is actually winning this. And again, not matchup, people. Not matchup. Doesn't matter how Buddha and Tesla match up. It is who is generally stronger. Okay, let's have a see. Because this is way tighter than I thought it would be. Bloody hell, Tesla's winning this. I am very surprised. We'll give it another 5 seconds. And it does seem like, yep, Tesla won that. I did not see that coming, but Tesla goes through. I'm very curious now to see Buddha and Beelzebub when they come up now. Because I would have, yeah, I'm very interested here. It's a power triangle. Tesla's instant movement, can teleport his fist, react to chaos. Tesla's armor is just insane. Tesla wins because Buddha's future sight doesn't work on humans. I mean, Tesla's... Since when does Buddha's future sight not work on humans? Is that a thing? I might just be really dumb there. He's got a lot of cards and knowledge. I think Tesla's death blow was coming by as too weak because it was versus the stronger shield, but it's a killer move. Okay, I'm very... Yeah, I'm surprised, but good for Tesla to be this high. Future sight is universally OP. Buddha has a weapon for every situation. Works on souls, doesn't work on dark souls. Bell is very unreliable. Okay, so Buddha and Hajun. Again, this happened in story, so we're just going to go Buddha here. Hades and Hajun. I think I know how this will go, but I thought Buddha would stomp Tesla, in opinion, so I am happy to see this being different. I was shitposting about a Reddit post I saw that is funny. Is that okay? Yeah. It's the power science. The power science. Oh no, I'm a massive Tesla fan, so I'm glad Tesla's getting his respect. It's not what I expected. Hades, I kind of expected. Oh no, we got Hajun in here too. I'm sorry if you can hear some loud squeaking. My dog seems to be playing with a toy at the moment. That's very loud, so sorry about that if you can hear that. I love Hades, but I think Hajun would blaze of glory. Okay, so a bit tighter than I thought. Hajun is strength, but Hades wins a fight. Hajun's getting bad matchups. I remember the Reddit post where I said the gorilla had 18 skull. Hades roared against... Oh, okay, for a third time in a row, we're actually going to have to do a poll here because there's not a clear consensus. This is getting very exciting. Who is stronger? Hades or Hajun? I'm surprised this is coming like this. Hades, he wasn't stressed about Hajun's appearance. Finally, Leonidas had respect. He isn't as fraudulent as people say. Hades' power through this. Hajun is a clown. Okay, it seems like Hades is going to quite neatly take this. Or maybe not. Yeah, okay, it seems to just be getting worse and worse for Hajun. So we'll end the poll. And we'll put Hades through. Zero and Hajun. I don't think we need to argue this one. Blaze God, the Hades wasn't concerned. Never once is he worried, just curious. I accidentally voted Hades, so I took to vote for Hajun. Apollo and Beelzebub. Oh, this is a fun one. I think the answer here should be obvious, but I will not trust my preconceived notion. Hades cyberbullies Hajun. Hajun will eat Zero. Yeah. Well, it's pretty obvious that which one of Hajun and Zero is going to be stronger. Apollo. So we got one Apollo, one Beelzebub. Beelzebub. The longer Hades is on the pole, the stronger he becomes. Beelzebub. I want to say Beelzebub. Okay, it looks like Beelzebub is taking this, which is what I expected. Jinshi Huang versus Apollo. Oh. I think this is really going to reflect how strong people think Apollo is overall. Because I think Apollo can either be one of the strongest gods or kind of in the middle. So I think this will really reflect where people genuinely think Apollo can go. Buddha said Zero was stronger than Hijin. Buddha did say that. He did. But I think that's just Buddha being Buddha, to be honest with you. And I think that was more like a metaphorical sense. But again, it's community consensus. That's what people said. Apollo Divine Bow, only Zeus can stop it. Light wins against darkness, so Apollo. Zeus was afraid of Beelzebub. Beelzebub is like top 5. Apollo, Chin, Apollo. I'd say Apollo. Okay, Apollo it is. So I think that's giving me a good idea of where people seem to think Apollo ranks. Okay, this is an interesting one. Leonidas or Qin Shi Huang? I think this is a very thing. I think this is a bad matchup for Qin, but Qin is a much better combatant for scenarios. So I take Qin. Excellent, Chris A has got this down. It's not about matchups. It's about who overall is better in combat. The boxing, the arrows, and Artemis too good. Apollo has better stuff with its arrows that can pierce through shields. Yeah, Apollo, yeah, cool. So most people agree with Apollo, which is good. What are we saying for this one? Leonidas, Qin. Apollo's problem is his personality. He would try to defeat Qin in hands. Yeah, he probably would. Apollo's Qin. If Apollo was replaced with Artemis, $10 says some of these votes would just be Sims. Qin. Okay, this is... It seems... No. Okay, no, this one's tight as well. Okay, we will... God, we have 24 people watching for one of these streams. That's quite a lot. Okay, we will do this one to a poll. These are both characters that Brunhild, that the story chose to highlight before round 3. So they are both strong. So Leo and Qin. Let's have a see. Leo extreme diff. Qin Shi Huang cancels Leon's strikes and backs the power to him. She can actually use combat moves. Oh, neck and neck. It seems the Leo supporters were just the vocal minority here. Unless any more Leo fans are gonna... Oh no. Oh, it's getting closer. I think Qin's gonna take this. So yeah, so Qin Shi Huang is going through. I can sim for Apollo too. I mean, we should all sim for Apollo. Heracles and Leonidas. Oh, this is a really good one. We got two people who rely on just physical brute force. I think it's clear which of the two is more skilled as a fighter. So, you know. The fact this is so close is funny to me. Heracles, Leonidas. Leonidas is the best in above average, but Qin is part of the strong ones. Leonidas definitely stronger than Heracles. Thank God, Leonidas isn't getting absolutely curb stomped here, which is good. Anyone else for Heracles? I know it's off topic, but Artemis is a separate goddess, right? The statue is just a memento from Apollo to her. It's unclear. The only time Artemis the goddess is mentioned is when they talk about the Trojan War, and they say that in myth, Apollo and Artemis drew a bow together. However, it just says in myth. So it's very possible that in story, Apollo and Artemis, like, because Artemis is the bow, it just got misconstrued as it being his sister or something. I have no idea. Maybe. I don't know. It's not confirmed. Who knows? Leo, those unknown labours doing wonders for my boy. Heracles, he will burst Heracles. He can't destroy the strongest shield of humanity. Leo, I think Heracles takes it, as both have great skill, but Heracles has too much power. Fun fact, Leo is considered descendant of Heracles. He was indeed. They're related, so Heracles throws. JK, Leo wins. Heracles definitely has better strength. I have a problem with ranking Leo in defense because Valons was supposed to be humanity's strongest shield, but he only saw its true form in action once they got destroyed instantly. It does seem like Leo is taking this. Heracles and Adamantine. Here's the thing. Is Heracles going to get Okay, this is a question. How strong do we think this guy is? Because we do... The only reason that anyone has any stocks for this guy is what he did last chapter, and even that wasn't too impressive. So, anyone wants to make an argument for this geezer here? Oh, oops. That was close. We almost had this guy going through. I'm not letting Heracles slander. Heracles is going to beat up his uncle. Okay, it seems like Heracles is taking this, which is good to see. Okay, we'll put Heracles through. Sasaki, Poseidon. We're going by rules here of if they fought on screen, we take the winner on screen, so we're not getting to weird hypotheticals. So whether you think Poseidon or Sasaki is stronger, we are picking Sasaki because he beat Poseidon in a fight. Plus you have the Zeus statement, so we're not arguing on that one. Shiva and Poseidon. Here's a fun one. What do people think here? Poseidon's fast as hell. Shiva dances. Shiva, Poseidon. What do we reckon? Is Poseidon getting taking it? Shiva taking it. I know who I think takes it, but we'll see what you guys think. We're getting a lot of Poseidons. We're getting a Shiva. Poseidon one-shots. How weak do you think Shiva is? God. Remember, he hit Sasaki and it didn't kill Sasaki. Sasaki survived a one-shot from Poseidon. Unless you think Shiva's got worse durability. Unless you think Shiva's got Animus durability. That is bullshit. Poseidon doesn't one-shot like anyone apart from Animus, I guess. Poseidon's AP is not that good. Shiva is top of a pantheon, so Poseidon would probably take him seriously. He has reasons to give Shiva meet Poseidon's image of a god. Again, we are not doing matchups. We're doing general power. Poseidon generally, the only fight we've seen of Poseidon, he starts off not at full power, so we're assuming that's how he fights. Poseidon, Shiva, universal statement. Poseidon is a glass cannon. So Shiva. Okay, this is closer than I thought it'd be. We will do another poll. Who is stronger? Fishboy, Armboy. Oops, let's go on to that. Poseidon wanker spotted. Shiva has power and Poseidon has speed. Medusa, LP, Demeter. Poseidon speed blitz is 100%. I think we are going to assume that most people want a Fishboy to go through. Shiva will win purely fun. I slander Shiva. Does he count as Armboy after his fight with Raiden? He does, because his arms are back. They somehow grew his arms back, which is mad. So Poseidon goes through. The gods viewed him as the most godly of them all, and the thought of his full strength was like comparing a fish to a shark. That is true, but I think Thor's stronger, so deal with it. Shiva and Raiden. We saw this, so Shiva is just going to automatically go through here. Jack the Ripper and Raiden. This could be interesting. Depends how much people want to slander Raiden, how much people rate Jack in general. I think Jack is downplayed quite a bit in the fandom. I also think Raiden gets downplayed a lot. I imagine people are going to go for Raiden here, but I can see Jack. I can see it going either way, actually. And we're almost halfway through this ranking, so they should get, in theory, the further we go in, the harder these should be getting. We got 2 Raiden votes, 3 Raiden votes. Anyone going to throw in an argument for Jack here? Raiden is too pragmatic. He'd take down Jack even over the cunning. Jack with or without London. I guess Jack. We'll give Jack with London. We'll be nice to him. Does Jack get home field advantage? Because if not, Raiden. Jack is the most slept on fighter. Give him his due. Raiden is stronger, but Jack would win a fight. Jack in London, he wins, but overall Raiden wins. Does see more people are going Raiden here, so we're going to go with Raiden. Zeus, Adam. Again, we're not going hypotheticals. Zeus did beat Adam. We're just taking Zeus here, just to make things easy. Adam 4. What do people think here? I think I know what the answer is going to be, but people could surprise me here. Okay, I'm glad Adam's winning here. I was scared for a minute Adam Shiva would come out and people would genuinely argue Shiva wins. How smart do people think Heracles is? The thing of Heracles is, Heracles falling for the schemes. I don't think is a measure of intelligence. It's just how Heracles fights. Heracles will just always just go forward, traps or not. So I think that just comes down to a fighting style thing. Okay, it seems that Adam's winning this, which is good to see. Adam can't copy weapons. That's a hard one. I think he can. Basically, Adam asked Zeus if he was going to where his weapon is, meaning that Adam was happy to fight Zeus with a weapon. He also, when he fought the serpent modified their bodies to have giant claws, and then Adam grew claws. Considering he grew claws, I'm pretty sure his powers work more than just copying moves. I'm pretty sure he can counter weapons. Ares and 4. Considering when we last ranked Ares, we did it realistically. I'm not going to have just to speed this up, we're not going to argue this. We all know Ares secretly wins, but 4 is taking this. Lubu and Ares, again, we've kind of what's the word? No, guys, stop voting Ares. God damn it. God damn it. No. Guys, we already agreed that we're not memeing this of Ares because of the Adam stuff. Ares is going to mess up this list otherwise. God damn it. It does seem like chat wants... Oh, God damn it. We will do a poll for Ares again. God damn it. I cannot believe we're doing this. Who is stronger? Because I feel like it's just the commenters who are being Ares pro, and I think general chat is being realistic. We will see this and who wins. Because if not, Ares is going to be like weaker than Adam, but stronger than like most characters. Anyway, if you want to get your votes in, if these Ares supporters want to get their votes in, because it does seem like Lubu is squashing you guys at the moment. It's all good saying Ares sweep, guys, but Ares is currently only got 35% of the votes. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Ares is not going through, I'm afraid. Over halfway now. Beelzebub and Tesla. Beelzebub won the fight, so we're thinking through automatically. Apollo and Tesla. What do people reckon here? Rigged poll. Hey, look, I at least gave you guys the poll. I at least gave you a poll, and you guys did not deliver. Apollo and Tesla. Scripted poll for Ares sweeps. I'm sorry, guys. You're going to have to get some alt accounts in if you want to carry the Ares agenda. Apollo, this might be the hardest pick yet. Yeah, people are rating Tesla really, really highly compared to what I expected. And people are voting Apollo over him. How much stronger did you guys think Apollo was than Leonidas then, I wonder? Tesla, I think, man, this is a hard one. Tesla might come out the winner, but it'll be close. Tesla purely because of how Apollo starts the fight. Yeah, Tesla, Apollo can't counter the potency of a PvP. This is series hardest one. Tesla, Apollo, someone use ults to get Ares to lose. I actually have 12 ults. I'm going to say Apollo overall. Okay, this one's actually tight. We will do a poll for this one. I should just move my mic out of the way of my keyboard. And let's have a look. See who is stronger. Tesla or Apollo? Okay. Tesla top 4 of the series. I wouldn't agree with that personally, but I think that is a pretty fun take. Where do I put Tesla? That's actually a hard one. I don't know. We'll see at the end of the stream. I blitz through this on my own, and we'll see what my ranking is. Tesla does seem to be winning this though, so I'll give it. No, I don't think there's any point leaving this any longer. This is an absolute stomp by Tesla. So it does seem like Tesla is going to be winning this. Tesla's car form easily beats Apollo. Apollo and Buddha. What do people think here? What do people think here? I'm actually really curious to see what the end ranking is going to be of this, because there's some takes that I didn't expect. So I'm curious to see where everyone lands. I'm pretty torn. So who are we thinking? Buddha or Apollo? We've got 2 votes for Apollo, 4 for Buddha at the moment. Apollo's stronger, but Buddha would win a fight. Buddha, no comment. Buddha. Does seem genuinely Buddha's getting this. I think Buddha's future sight bypasses Apollo until Apollo comes in with the Artemis punch and wins. Apollo. Okay, no, I think we'll poll this then. Buddha with the 0 sword. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Buddha with 0 sword or not. I'm going to say 0. I'm going to say Buddha without 0 swords. Only because the 0 sword, like current Buddha can't use 0 sword. 0 sword was just like a one-time thing. So we're going to assume he doesn't have 0 sword. But yeah, but I guess you guys decide for yourselves. Who is stronger? I should probably just copy that. Buddha or Apollo? Yeah, let's have a look now. I think Buddha, Apollo, Buddha, then definitely Apollo. Let's have a look, guys. Okay, it seems like Buddha is stomping here. Oh no, Apollo's making the comeback. Oh. We'll give it 10 more seconds. And it looks like Buddha's taking this. So Buddha is going through. Apollo and Hades. This is going to be a spicy one. What do people think for this? I know who I'd go for, but I'm curious what other people say. I think in general, I think you guys all rank Apollo a little higher in the general power scale than I do. That's just an observation. Hades, always heading out. Anyway, heading out stream. Hope it goes well. Remember, Aries and the Leonidas sweep. Great to have you here, Sinner. Hope you'll join us next stream, probably for the next chapter review. But it's been a good one. Apollo is stronger than Hades. Hades low diff. Hades did better than Apollo. Apollo. Hades negs. I love both, but Apollo spam Hades. Okay, this is another tight one. God, we're doing having to do way more polls than I expected. But if a poll is needed, a poll is needed. I think it's just the Apollo matchups. The Apollo matchups seem to divide people a lot. So what do we reckon? Hades, Apollo. Okay, it seems Hades is stomping here. Oh, well, we've only got 9 votes in. I'll give some more time for more people to get their votes in. want to say Hades based on what I've heard, but I haven't seen round 7 myself yet. Hades better than everything, but Apollo, Artemis thing is so strong. Does seem Hades is going to be taking this, which is excellent. Hades goes through. Apollo Hajun. What do people think for this one? Apollo was more skilled than Hades. Zeus values his strength despite his lazy attitude towards people. I couldn't vote. I'm sorry you couldn't vote. Either way, I don't think one vote would have changed that outcome. Hajun and Apollo. What are people thinking? First vote in for Hajun. Apollo. Hajun is a clown. Apollo better win this. Apollo. This is how I see it. Ares over Zeus, over Adam, over Poseidon, over... Poseidon over Saki's a take, but I'll respect it. Over Buddha, Shiva, Raiden. Raiden over Hades. Damn. That's an interest. That's a take. I respect it. Shine on Apollo. Apollo might not look like I'm here as a clown. I think it's clearly Apollo, guys. Hajun and Qinshi Huang. Here's a fun one. I say that most of these matchups are really fun. Hajun doesn't seem to be very popular, so Hajun isn't enough to even be called beautiful. Apollo calls Hajun ugly, then Hajun breaks down. That is a good point. If Buddha without Zero Sword won against Apollo, then Hajun also should be stronger than Apollo. That is sound logic. Chin, Hajun. Hajun has too much raw power, bypass the king's technique. This is a little... Okay, no, Hajun's getting some... Okay, this calls for a poll. It's only getting a poll because Hajun's getting votes. And I don't know if it's just the Hajun fans or people genuinely think this. So let's have a look. Hajun and Chin. Stop poll. Hajun, let's be honest, Hajun is low that it is so... let's be honest, just so low that it reached myself as the Hajun 5 shots. Hajun monstrous body versus Chin's monstrous skill and business fun, but Chin takes it. Chin Yunjan, the Emperor blocks and nulls. Okay, it was just the Hajun fans being quite vocal. Yeah, it seems pretty set in stone. Yeah, okay. I don't think Hajun's going to make a comeback from that. And Qinshi Huang goes through. Hajun and Leonidas. What do people think here? Well, what do we reckon? Hajun. Thing of Hajun is no matter how strong he is, it doesn't matter if I only remember him being a dumbass. Hajun, Leo, Hajun, Leonidas, and I hate him. This is getting... does seem to be mainly Leonidas, but I will poll this one just because the polls are fun. That's about it. Who's stronger? Hajun or... God, I think Hajun here. I love Leo, but I see the value in Hajun's power. Leonidas. But he'd lose in a fight to Leonidas. Oh, God. Oh. We've got a really tight poll here. This is great. With 20 people in, so some people have not voted yet. You people can flip the tide here if you really want to. Any more Hajun fans are in for the vote? Or is Glorious Bat going to come through here and win? Looks like the Glorious Bat is winning. So we are going to be putting King Leonidas through. Heracles and Hejun. God, there's so many Hejun things. I'm just immediately going to put this to a poll because every Hejun thing seems to be quite contentious. Or at least hard for me to gauge. So I'm just going to put Hejun and Heracles here. What's Heracles right? Yeah. This would be so much different if you were debating first in the overpower. Yeah, it would be, which could be a fun stream, but just because how this website's going to be ranking the overall power rankings, matchups kind of would screw that up because there's a lot of like lower tier characters who hard counts like upper tier characters, and it would just mess the list up. God, it does seem Hejun is going to pull through here by the looks of it. I think it's close. Hejun versus Heracles. Whoever blows up the other first and both hit hella hard. Seems Hejun is going through for once. Heracles and Zero. What do people think here? Does Zero stand a chance here? Is Zero going to get any wins in this whole game? Whole ranking? The Visa of Hejun is just broke a weak shield and hurt a god of low durability. What do you reckon for this one then, guys? Zero or Heracles? Zero or Heracles? We have Zero in here. We mostly have Heracles. It does seem Heracles is generally taking this. This is Zero's best matchup and he still loses. Okay, I think it's clear Heracles is going through. Zero. Okay, here we go. Zero could win this. Zero or Adamantite. Can Zero nab a win here? What do we think? Is Zero nabbing a win? What do we reckon, guys? Raiden, Raiden stream. I will refrain from my opinions on Leonidas and Raiden until it comes up in this matchup, and it should be coming up at some point. Zero has no chance of winning a matchup. 0-0 Adamantite. Hell yeah, we click 0 Adamantite. Zero better win this. Stop playing. This is tight. I'm gonna put this to a poll, and if Zero loses this, we are kind of done for as any Zero fans. Okay, we put it to a poll, guys. We put it to a poll. This is hard side 0-0-0. Zero should get 0 wins. Adamantite, because it would be funny to see Bro keep losing. Adamantite survives to a Poseidon strike. 0 kneel before a gun punch. What do you reckon? It's neck and neck, guys. It's neck and neck. Who's winning, Zero or Bumantine? Even with me calling him a bum in the poll, it's not... We are exactly 50-50. Someone else has to come in here or vote. What do we do? I know there's people here who have not voted. I can see there's 19 watchers, 15 votes. Okay, we're going to end the poll there just because we're out of the draw. And it does mean Zero edges his way through with 1 vote. Zeus and Sasaki. I'm going to just go and click Zeus because I don't think anyone's going to be arguing Sasaki over Zeus. Adam and Sasaki. Again, I think it's quite obvious, but I'll at least wait and see what people say, because I've actually seen people argue Sasaki over Adam before, so we will see. Zero has evolved into 1. Zeus, bro, barely lose. We can have a recount. I don't know if Zeus over Buddha, Saki, Poseidon, Apollo, Tesla, Shiva, Jin, Raiden. Sasaki, please make a video on custom fan-made fights in Ragnarok. I could do. I'll maybe put it on the idea list. Zeus, Adam, Sasaki over Zeus. Adam, unfortunately. Please. Four and Sasaki. What do we reckon here? Apollo almost died, bro. Leonidas almost killed him with a few hits, and Raiden don't have Apollo speed. I think Leonidas is basically Leonidas either hits really, really hard, or Apollo has absolute ass durability. Is one or the other there, and it's kind of hard to gauge which is true. I'd probably lean more towards Leonidas just hits like a truck, but you know, Adam can't copy humans. When's it been stated Adam can't copy humans? Because I feel that's just a weird misconception I see thrown around. I'm not sure where. And again, we're not going matchups, we're going who's overall stronger. For Saki, finally Saki is stronger, but 4 wins the fight. 4 don't give Saki to an ally. Saki. God, it seems like Sasaki's winning this. Okay, fair enough. Update on Ragnarok. Honestly, I've only like really bullet pointed the next 3 rounds. I will get back on it. I've had quite a few busy few weeks, so you know, that is just how it is. 4 and Poseidon. This is a really fun matchup. I know who I think's stronger here. I'm curious to see what people say. Yes, I know it's called Divine Reflection, but there's nothing to state he can't just reflect. I think it really also depends on the translation. I'm not sure which I don't know if it's the official translation or the fan one. Anyway, one of the translations says he can copy any move, even those of the gods. And the fact that it says even those of the gods would imply he can do it to normal people as well. And it wouldn't really make sense if he couldn't do it to normal things anyway. So I don't think there's any argument. I think it's a bit weird to say that Adam can't beat other humans. But, you know, it doesn't really matter for our arguments anyway, because we're not going by matchups. Can you make a video in which you rearrange the fights to see if either humanity or the gods could have already won Ragnarok? That's a really fun idea, actually. Yeah, okay, yeah. I might make a video about that. That sounds quite fun. 4, who will win? King Leonidas versus Shiva. Can I ask, Mystery Guy, you stop with the spamming a little bit? Just don't want it clogging up. It might make me miss other people's comments. Thank you. 4, Poseidon, who will win? King Leonidas versus Shiva. I've just read it again. 4, his attacks consume more arena, don't have place to dodge. Okay, this one's tied than I thought, so we will put this one to a poll. Fish Boy or Hammer Boy? And while that poll's running, I'll quickly catch up on the messages I missed. Athena Shield has Medusa head. Yeah, I saw your comment. I think it was on the Jack video recently. I haven't replied to it yet, sorry. But yeah, I saw your idea for the longest and Athena stuff, and I think that's really fun. Poseidon is stronger for and he has AP over him. Poseidon, Divine Reflection means he beats every god besides Zeus. Also his base stats are just Zeus level. 4, Electric Poseidon. 4, I think Poseidon takes it. In Japanese, says he is a copy of the gods and he mimics gods perfectly. Okay, sure. It's up to it. 4 stronger Poseidon has speed, but 1 hit 4 will win. This is what I mean with the Poseidon disrespect. Come on, Poseidon is a prick, guys. Poseidon is a prick. We can still like him. I'm going to go see you in the future. Also, Aries Solos all. Have a good day, Suspicious Linked. It does seem Fish Boy is taking this. So we're going to put Poseidon through. Thor and Shiva. What do people think here? What do we reckon here? Sasaki didn't get fast when he mastered his prediction. Poseidon isn't that fast. I think Poseidon's very fast for the verse, but I'm generally of the opinion Cheetah doesn't speed Blitz Bear. I don't think Poseidon having amazing speed and subpar AP necessarily makes him like absolutely broken or anything. I just don't think that's true. Shiva 4-4-4. Shiva 4-4-4. Does seem to mainly be 4. So we're committing 4 through, which is great. Quetzalcoatl versus Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer's suit can be a fusion of Atomic from Ben 10 and Pissmaster from Rick and Morty. That is that's an interesting picture. Shiva Lubu, what do you reckon for this one? I say we probably need a poll for this. I thought that was quite obviously a 4 landslide, but you know, we'll see for this one. Shiva and Lubu. Depends how strong you think the difference between Thor and Lubu was. Shiva should be. We seem to be getting a lot of Shivas here. Shiva stronger. Shiva. Anyone going to argue for Lubu? Or Shiva just going straight through? Seems like Shiva's going straight through. Lubu and Raiden. Again, I think this one should be obvious, but we'll see. Remember Hannibal and Sun Tzu card game, but he always loses in the end of the video when he is called match he wins. Yep, don't worry, I've got it bullet pointed down. Lubu is armed, he has the advantage, but Tandava Karma blaze him. Shiva, Lubu, but is it possible he loses to Lubu? Yes, Starry, you can hear the cat. She's just meowing. She's being a pain in the ass. I will deal with her in a minute. This is actually a little tighter than I expected, so I'm going to put a poll up. Okay, we're going to poll this just because this is a bit closer than I expected. Okay, yeah, it does look like Lubu is just going to slam here, which is kind of what I expected. So that's good to see. One exchange in Lubu was already thought to be Thor's rival. I did state that at the beginning of the stream. I think that is a good point. So we are going to put Lubu through. Ares or Raiden. Sadly, I think we've come to the conclusion. Yeah, I think we've come to a conclusion at this point that Ares sadly isn't going to be powering through. So we are just going to go for Raiden there. Okay, actually, no, this is a fun one. Jack or Ares? What do people think? Because this one, like, I can't imagine people genuinely think Jack's weak in Ares, but I wouldn't put it past people. For Ragnarok, the divine weapons could be made from the dwarves and the cyclopses. Yeah, it could be. I haven't elaborated on the divine weapons. I have on the human weapons, but not on the divine ones, so we could do that. I think if Lubu didn't have that one panel of his swing splitting clouds, people would put him under 0. Really? I think just being called Thor's the only one worthy of being Thor's rival says a lot. No, guys, Ares keeps losing the poll, I'm afraid. Maybe Ares could be Aphrodite. Possibly, yeah. God damn, I'll poll it. I'm going to have to poll this. I'm genuinely going to have to poll another Ares thing. Ares. Jack. Though I think the fact that it's putting these two against each other probably indicates that it thinks Aries is near the bottom. Yeah, see, Aries, guys, you guys are all talk because Jack has immediately slammed the poll. Immediately slammed it. I keep giving you guys a chance as well. Zeus, Beelzebub. Again, I don't think there's much need for a debate here. We'll just put Zeus straight through. Jack beat Heracles, and weaker Heracles fought Ares on equal grounds. Yeah, that's very fair. Adam, Beelzebub. Again, just because I want to be conscious of time, I'm just going to skip through this because, again, I think that's a pretty obvious one. This, I feel, again, is pretty obvious, but, you know, let's see if anyone wants to comment here. I think Sasaki should generally be the consensus. But, you know, if anyone want to go Beelzebub here, then just comment in the chat. Doesn't the Aries agenda sound catchy? The Aries agenda is the best. Sasaki, Beelzebub, Sasaki. Do we need to go to a poll for this, or... Okay, I think we're going to have to poll this one. Sasaki. Okay, we will poll this one then. And it's... Oh, no, it's down to 50-50 now. Who's going to win this? Dripfly or Sasaki? Sasaki does seem to be winning this. Yeah, okay. Cool. Sasaki takes it then. I thought as much. Poseidon, Beelzebub. Oh, this is going to be another hard one. Because these are... Oh, well, 4 Beelzebub, Poseidon, and Buddha are usually the 4 gods that, you know, get thrown around for second strongest god. So, who do you reckon is stronger here? I have a feeling people are going to go Poseidon, but I'd respect people if they go Beelzebub. Poseidon, Beelzebub. People vote for Saki, they receive free cookies. So about the 1v1, Saki prediction beats more ops than Beelzebub's vibrations. That's a very good point. Beelzebub wins. Okay, this one's tight as well. We'll put this one straight to a poll as well then.
Bye, Mum. Have a good run, pal.
Does like seem oh, this is great. Beelzebub seems to be beating the fish. Oh, I'm all for this agenda. Yeah, it seems like Beelzebub is killing the fish, which I love. Good to see. Can the shark god in Ragnarok be like shark top and have human legs? Yep, we can go with that at all. Unlike Ragnarok, we are not afraid to have actual half animals. Poseidon and Tesla. Do we need to poll this? I'm going to poll this just to speed stuff up a bit. I feel the poll makes it quite clear. And I do kind of want to finish stream fairly soon due to various reasons. Beelzebub top 4, fish does not compete. Beelzebub has an insane defense, which I think would cancel out if not overtake plan speed. Your cat is more beautiful than Apollo. Right. Which way do I need to lean? Yeah, she is a very cute cat. Wait, saves. Go. I cannot believe this. That Tesla is beating the fish. Dear Lord. Tesla's going well higher than I expected. I'm all for it though. Buddha Poseidon. Oh, this one I feel this is going to need to go straight to poll because I think this one's going to be a little... I don't know, if we, of all the Poseidon fans left the chat or something, or maybe it's that I keep calling him a fish. Let me be a bit nicer and call him a tuna. Tesla, so basically like King Shark for camo. Yeah, basically, yeah. Buddha stomping. I know we've only got 7 votes. I'll keep this going for a little bit longer, this poll, but I just realised we've got like a chain there going. It does seem like Buddha's taking it. Okay, Poseidon is dropping down the rankings. Poseidon, Hades. Okay, this is really... A fish getting the appropriate ranking deserves mid-ranking. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm being too harsh. What's a nice and tuna? Let's call him a haddock this time. Haddock and... Who are we up against again? Hades. I think Poseidon has more strength, but would lose a fight. Hades or haddock? Oh my God. The thing is, the fact Tesla's going to land in this poll above Poseidon is mad. It does seem like Poseidon is just clutching this. This is so tight. Okay, because it's dead even now, next vote is going to take it. And it seems like Hades just clutched that. Poseidon Apollo. Okay, guys, I genuinely cannot see a... I need to... What's a different fish? What's a really cool fish I can use for Poseidon? What if we go... There. I've given Poseidon a very cool fish this time round. Is this fish good enough to beat this? This one's always closer for the fight we've seen, but the god's respect for Hades sways me enough to pick him confidently. This time, but I think Hades. I think there was a time or two where Hades can mimic or try the fast jump against Jim, but doesn't, as his fight so different. I'm under the water, please help. Your cat beats them all, no diff. Poseidon, the anti-Poseidon agenda is so bad in the Ragnarok community. No, the anti-Poseidon agenda is a response to the Poseidon agenda. The Poseidon agenda itself is like the worst agenda in the fandom. So there's a massive anti-Poseidon thing to back it up. But it does seem like Poseidon is taking this, which is good because I genuinely I cannot see Apollo winning that. So Poseidon goes through. 4 and Apollo. Judging by how stuff's gone so far, I imagine 4 takes this, but we will see. Do we need a poll for this? I'm just going to poll like everything at this point, just because it just speeds stuff along. Hammer and... The Buddha agenda is... Okay, yeah, the Buddha agenda is pretty bad. I don't think it's as bad as the Poseidon agenda. I think the Poseidon agenda is just the most vocal. Seems like 4 is decimating this poll at the moment. Looks like 4 is winning this. We are almost there, guys. Shiva and Apollo. Oh, this one's a bit tougher. I can see Poseidon losing a ton of matches preemptively because of personality. personality, but beyond that, I'd take him over Apollo. Yeah, I'd definitely put him over Apollo. It does seem like Shiva is taking this. We've only got 9 votes though, so I'll wait and see if anyone else wants to throw some votes in. Bros chose bronze over beauty. Yeah, looks like Shiva is taking this. Lubu and Apollo. See, the fact that we're getting so many Apollo matchups in a row means that our Apollo rankings probably aren't very consistent, because it does seem like the website's having trouble working out where Apollo should be if it keeps giving them all these rankings. Horseboy or Sunboy? This is... Apollo getting 9% of the votes is absolutely absurd to me. 91... I won't argue with the poll, but that is insane to me. Oops, sorry whoever I just clicked on. I guess Apollo goes through. Lu Bu and Qin Shi Huang. Oh, we got the Battle of China. Battle of China. Battle China. Who we got here? Do we have Lu Bu or Qin? This is getting crazy, some of these rankings. Okay, what are we going with? Flipping hell. This is insane. What is this stomp? I thought the Lubu agenda was stronger than this. Bloody hell. Okay. Qin goes through. Okay, Lubu Leonidas. This is getting very interesting. Lubu or Leo? Is Leo right? Yeah. This chat is out of their mind. Look, I'm at the whims of the chat here. I'm voting how the chat votes. Jin is more skilled, has high durability, and this heavenly hand bodies everything he can achieve. Sasaki even mentioned that technique meant to kill could be stopped by the crossbow form. Lubu, because it's option 1. God. Looks like Lubu is taking this. Yeah? Yeah, looks like Lubu. I'm getting really invested in this. Here it comes. The big one. Raiden and Leonidas. I'm going to put this to a poll because I feel this is going to be a tight one. Just because people have been discussing it already. Raiden or Leo. Lubu due to lack of feats on Leo's side. Yeah, cool. Lubu, if Lubu was so good, why didn't he unify China? It's because Lubu was more interested in fighting a whole army on his own, which he does do in canon, which is pretty fun. Leo doesn't always mean L. Yeah, Raiden's taking this. Damn. Jack and Leonidas. What do you think for this? I imagine people are going to put Leonidas over Jack. But... I don't know with this chat. This chat's a bit feral at the moment. Jack or Leo? I feel Leo's going to take this. Okay, yeah, cool. I'm happy with that result. Again, sorry, I'm just trying to speed through these a little bit. We're almost there. Hajun or Jack? Hajun and Jack. Hajun and Jack. Hajun and Jack. Hajun and Jack. Jack feels like Batman, but instead of prep time, it's London. Does seem like Hajun's taking this, so okay. Jack and Heracles. Oh, what? I don't know why I took so long. With that happened in story, we can boost that. Heracles and Ares, we've seen this in story, so Heracles immediately wins. Ares and Zero.
What time do you want your pizza?
I'll just put this poll 1 minute, people. I'll be probably another 40 minutes to an hour on call.
Another hour?
Probably, yeah, I'm still working, sorry.
You don't want your pizza yet.
I'll just do it on my own. I'll put it on myself later. Can you not just shout out? Oh. Okay, how's this poll been going when we've been gone? even with the Ares Agenda Zero has taken this. What size is this template on? This is Pub Meeple. Ares for the character. Sadly, guys, the Ares Agenda will not prevail. Ares or Adamantite? What do you reckon for this one? Okay, this one's actually tight. Oh, for God's sake. The Ares Agenda can't even take the Adamantite Agenda. It's tight. Give it 5 more seconds. I'm sorry, Ares Agenda, you have lost again. And there we go. There we go. So everyone, this is our list. This is what you guys have agreed is the rankings. Number 1 is Zeus. Pretty understandable. Number 2 is Adam. 3 is Sasaki. 4 is Beelzebub. 5 is Tesla. 6 is Buddha. Hades at 7. Poseidon at 8. 4 at 10. 4 at 9. Shiva at 10. Apollo at 11. Qinshi Huang at 12. Lubu at 13. Raiden at 14. King Leonidas at 15. Hajun at 16. Jack at 17. Heracles at 18. Zero at 19. Adamantine at 20. Ares at 21. And Animus at 22. That is a really interesting list. I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as it could have been. The thing I've learned from this stream is that ults are a necessity. The Ares Agenda will be back. I felt like Quetzalcoatl can absorb nuclear energy when fighting Oppenheimer, but Oppenheimer self-destructs, kills both, and Quetzalcoatl can't absorb all the energy. Yeah, we're definitely going with Oppenheimer's self-destruction, so we can work that in. When did Buddha get onto Tesla? Not every character has a matchup with every other character. Basically, Tesla was basically winning consistently over characters. Actually, no, they're only one apart. Maybe they did fight. I don't know. There's some shifting that needs to happen, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I feel at the end of the day, it's not the worst it could have been. It really isn't the worst it could be. Lubu too low, yeah. Yeah, Lubu out of the top 10 is insane to me. Ares should have been number 1. Ares isn't even bottom. Ares is second bottom. We messed up that. I don't think this is terrible. Okay, is there a way I can... If I put this into a private tab, will that... I just don't want to override. I want to compare our two things together. So I don't want to override... Okay, cool. If we just get these numbers out of here. And I'm going to quickly just do my ranking. And we can see what my opinion changes compared to you guys' opinion. I'll blast through this so it shouldn't take long at all. And we'll compare what I think versus what you guys will think. And you guys can roast me if you think my list is bad. Everyone... Okay. If this list was made on Reddit with more voters, it would have been more accurate. Yeah, but the Redditors is where the Poseidon agenda will come in with the Redditors. Apollo should be higher. I think Buddha is interchangeable. Beelzebub. So should Poseidon over Hades. Heracles top 5 is insane. Okay, I'm gonna blitz through this quickly. You guys may disagree with my general rankings, but this is just me. I think I'm going to have 4 a lot higher than everybody else. And I think I'll have Tesla lower than you guys think. From going off what I predict my rankings will be. As much as I like Ares, I do genuinely think Animus is above him just from the respect he shows him. It's easy Lubu. Jin. Apollo. Jun. Jack. 4. Quinn is too well. Lubum Simon will be number 3. Following even I do mean too much. But oh, this is a hard one. I'll go Tesla, Shiva, Zeus, Adam, Sasaki, Lubu, Jinchi Huang, Apollo. I think that takes Jun. Oh, that's hard. I think Heracles takes it. Jun. I mean, Jack takes it. Give 0 something. Obviously above that. Zeus. Adam. Saki. 4. Buddha. Beelzebub. Poseidon. Well, that's hard. I'm probably going to Hades there. That's tight though. Zeus. Adam. Saki. 4. Buddha. Beelzebub. Poseidon. Prolubu. Huang. Hades over Apollo. Tesla over Apollo. Shiva Apollo. Shiva. Probably Apollo. Probably Raiden. Okay. So, okay. So that was your list. This is my list. We'll see. Can I pull these both up next to each other? Let me do that. Okay. Okay, so this is what my list, guys. We'll see how it compares to you guys' list. So we both have Zeus at 1, both have Adam at 2, both have Zaki at 3. You guys put Beelzebub at 4. I put 4 at 4. I had Buddha at 5. You guys had Tesla at 5. I had Beelzebub at 6. You had Buddha at 6. You had Hades at 7. I had Poseidon at 7. You had Poseidon at 8. I had Lubu at 8. I had Qin Huang at 9. You had 4 at 9. You had Shiva at 10. I had Hades at 10. You had Apollo at 11. I had Tesla at 11. I had Shiva at 12. You had Qin Huang at 12. You had Lubu at 13. I had Apollo at 13. 14, you had Raiden. I also had Raiden at 14. 15, you had Leonidas. I had Leonidas at 15. 16, I had Heracles. You had Hajun. How have I ended up with Heracles over Jack? Okay. Okay, yeah. This part of my list is just wrong. I don't know what happened here. It's because I was trying to rush it for you. I was trying to rush it. Sorry. Move Jack here then, I guess. No. Actually, no. I'd move Heracles down below Jack. That's what I do. But that's my list. Again, it's just my list. I don't think any two people's rankings will be the same. Yeah, I don't. I think it's quite subjective generally because it is quite hard to rank. That is my ranking, though, guys. Do you think my ranking's better than your guys' ranking? It's up for you. You think it and Heracles with me. I think it's because I was just trying to do it quick. I was just trying to be really quick and try to get it so I didn't drag. But yeah, I would move Heracles. No, I'd move Heracles there. Yeah. That's how I would change my list. But okay. Actually, yeah, let's bring Beelz and Nick. Yeah, I do have quite a big gap between Tesla and Beelzebub. But at the same time, I think maybe I could put... The thing is, I wouldn't put... I don't see Tesla narratively being below Hades. Genuinely, if you want my genuine opinion, I think basically all of these people are fairly comparable. I think they're all comparable to one another. I don't think there's a massive difference in power between these guys, like fight-wise. And I think in general, most characters on this list are fairly similar in stats. I don't think there's a massive stat difference between most of these characters. But that's just my opinion. And as Suspiciously Link said, his is better because theirs is better because Ares is number one in their heart. And I agree. But okay, yeah, but this stream has gone on way longer than I expected. I hope people are somewhat happy with this ranking you guys have done. And if you're not, it's your own fault. You're the guys who did it. So we're probably going to end stream now. Next stream will probably be for next chapter, whenever that drops. So thank you everyone for coming along for this. And thank you for all your fun chat shenanigans and some strange takes. I especially liked everyone just downvoting this poser here in row, which is pretty fun. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Yeah, we will end it there.